Alright you guys, I have my Halloween shirt on, which can only mean one thing. We are gonna go Halloween hunting today. We're supposed to have a few code oranges. If you're hearing baby babble, my 3-month-old is bright-eyed and awake right now. I just finished feeding him. We had to pull over and take a little break. There's 2 stores I want to go to today. Michaels to find the witchy collection, and then also Kohl's because they're supposed to have a Disney Halloween collection. I haven't made one of these videos in forever, and these used to be my favorite type of videos to film, so let's go ahead and head in the stores and see what we can find. I am bringing my big camera, so the quality of the video should be a little bit better this time, and I'm sure people are going to stare at me, but I don't care. Let's go. Alright, our first stop is Michaels Craft Supply, and I feel like I have to preface this by saying I am not a professional YouTuber. This is completely a hobby for me. When I used to film these videos back in the day and post them, I would get a lot of newcomers, and they would be like super angry in my comments, telling me I need to show every item for at least 30 seconds, and I need to show the price of everything. That's not what this channel is, that's not what this video is. If that's gonna piss you off, leave the channel now. If you haven't realized, look at the name of the channel. Yeah, girl, this channel is about witchcraft and paganism. Literally, I made a point to preface that, and I will still get some type of hate comment about one of the things I just talked about, which is fine. You're just gonna boost my channel. Anyways, my first Michaels location did not have any Halloween stuff out. So we're going to a second Michaels location, and I'm doing my best here not to film anybody and also keep the camera somewhat stable. I know my hands are shaky, so it's not perfect. I'm sorry if I'm giving you whiplash. And also the audio, I'm having to voice over this through my MacBook because my AirPods won't connect. So if the audio is not as crisp as you would like it, I'm just gonna go ahead and apologize now. Now, my location had out their spooky villages, but they did not have the full display of these out. And personally, I don't collect the spooky villages, but I love to see what people do with them. They are also so freaking expensive. Some of these pieces are over $100 each. Personally, I also love the miniatures because I feel like there's a lot you can do with them besides just having a Halloween village. You can use them in other crafts. One of my favorite ones I found this time around was a witch playing some tunes on a little music box, and I just thought she was so cute, and she had her little black kitty by her side. Most of y'all know I have 2 little black kitties myself, so obviously I am partial to black kitties when it comes to Halloween decor. Also, just like a shopping tip here, if you ever want to start like a Halloween village but you don't want to pay these prices, Michaels always has at least a 30% off coupon. Later in the year, they will run sales on the Halloween items. Everything was full price when I went in. Obviously it's June, so that makes sense. I did get one item myself, but I used a 30% off coupon. Also, thrift stores have a ton of Halloween village items if that's something you're into. Now, all the colorful decor you're seeing is the 𝒐𝒏𝒆𝒔𝒔 collection, and this is like your groovy, funky Summerween type collection. Personally, I'm not really into the colorful Halloween stuff, but if you are, girl, go get it. I know there's a lid for every pot, I always say that. The one thing I did like about this collection were the cat nutcrackers. Obviously, I already talked about that. I just think they're super cute. This year, we know of at least 4 collections we're getting from Michaels, and the names of those have already been leaked. They are Hallowed Halls, Vintage Spirits, 𝒐𝒏𝒆𝒔, which again is the one you're seeing here, and Bound by Magic. Bound by Magic is the one that I went in looking for today. That one is very 90s, whimsy goth, celestial, and witchy. And I have to pause here and tell you how much I loved these snake tables. You know, I love snakes, I have a pet snake, but they wanted $300 for these. They have lost their freaking marbles with that one. Now, like I said before, the collection I wanted to find today was Bound by Magic. They had just started putting that out at my location, so there was only like 2 items. I did find some of their vintage Halloween signs, which I believe are a part of the Vintage Spirits collection. And I also spotted some Halloween tree toppers. I actually ended up picking up that little ghost with the pumpkin. I thought he was so cute. I had a 30% off coupon and a reward, so I got him for like $9, and he was originally $20, so I felt like I did a good job there. Here's a little glimpse of the Bound by Magic collection I was telling you about. I do like the banner, but I'm not sure how I feel about the art artwork. I feel like it's giving AI, and I'm not a fan of that, especially in big chain stores like Michaels. Now, they did have a lot of their Halloween and fall scents out. Personally, I am a Bath & Body girly when it comes to room sprays and candles, but the pumpkin banana bread and pumpkin chai smell really good. I wish you guys could have smelled this through the screen. My favorite fall candles, like fall scent in general of all time, is pumpkin apple from Bath & Body. I feel like I have not found any type of fall scent that tops that for me personally. That was pretty much all my Michaels stores had out. But I did decide to go to Kohl's because I heard they had some Disney Halloween stuff. If you don't know, I love Disney. I also started another channel, TikTok and Instagram, called Bonnie and the Parks. I'll link that below. If you don't know, I'm a season pass holder for Disney World. We do go a lot, and I love Disney stuff in general. So if you want to see more of that type of content that's not specifically witchy, please go follow me over there on my hobby page. I came in looking for the Mickey head pumpkin, and I didn't find it. I found a Winnie the Pooh and Donald Duck head. These were $39. They were on sale for $31, but that is still an outrageous price for a small piece of plastic that lights up. You will not ever catch me spending that type of money on something this small. Disney or not, you will not catch me paying the full price for something at Kohl's. Just like at Michaels, they always have a coupon. I today had a reward and a coupon, so I ended up getting a blanket because they had a bunch of their Halloween blankets out. Yes, I know, I have about 10 million Halloween blankets. Who doesn't? I used this as an excuse to go and get another one because, like I said, I had a reward and a coupon, so why not? On the way to the blankets, they did have some of their Halloween ceramics out. They had a Peanuts candy dish with Snoopy. This thing was $60. Again, that is just not worth it for me. You would never catch me paying that much. They also had a little Summerween ghost mug and a spoon rest that I thought was cute, but I didn't pick either of those up. Obviously, I love to go and look at Halloween items and do the Halloween hunting, but I have so much Halloween stuff already that I am really not trying to feed into this idea for myself of overconsumption and just needing things that I do not need at all. I know the video didn't focus. The ceramic mugs were $14.99, some were $16.99 as well, and they did have a coupon on these. I am not a hot coffee drinker personally, so I left these behind. I guess I could use them to pull my espresso shots, but I always drink iced lattes in the morning, and I have for years. I also want to take the time quickly to tell you, if you've made it this far in the video, I am in the process of filming more vlogs. I'm filming the unpacking of my witchy room, and I'm also filming the process of putting together my custom altar and bookshelf. Those will both be longer form content, so they're taking me a while to edit just behind the scenes, but please don't think I forgot about that. I also put a poll up on my page where you can vote on the type of content you would like to see from me, and I am taking those results into mind as I'm making videos, so if you haven't gone over there and voted, please do. Alright, back to the Halloween content. These were the blankets that I was talking to you about. They had Nightmare Before Christmas, Mickey and Friends, Lilo and Stitch, Peanuts, and then a Sanderson sister blanket that was a bunch of different tarot cards. I picked up the Mickey and Friends because that's what my toddler picked out. She is obsessed with Disney right now, especially Mickey and Minnie Mouse, but my second favorite was definitely the Sanderson sisters. I love anything tarot themed, and also, if you didn't know, Disney does have their own tarot decks. I have shown them before on my page. Maybe that's a different video I need to make, but I do collect them, and I wish they would come out with just a Hocus Pocus tarot deck, or at least a Haunted Mansion. Haunted Mansion is my favorite ride. I know my locations didn't have too much out in this video, but it is the middle of June, so I mean, it is what it is. I will continue to make these videos just because I enjoy shopping for Halloween items, but thank you for watching if you made it this far, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!